Well, happy Thursday, sweet friends. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a fun night tonight crafting with you guys. Hey, listen, I know, it's spring break and everybody's got all kinds of fun plans and things going on. So those of you that are hopping on, make sure you tell me where you're from, because I always like to know. We've got people, chiming in from all over the place these days, and it's so exciting. I love it so much. So I'm always so glad when I see you guys hop on Thursday nights. It just makes it super fun. So I'm glad you're here tonight. Now listen, we did our very first craft a year ago. Our very first little project was this cute little bunny in the pot, these little bunny butts, just the cutest darn little things. So tonight, in honor of our 1 year celebration, we're going to be actually doing an arrangement in a bigger container with a little bit bigger bunny butts. And it's gonna be adorable. It's just gonna be like Mr. McGregor's garden. I don't know why. It's like this year, it's like that theme is just sticking in my head. I love it so much. Well, it's one of my kids' favorite books anyway when they were little. So what we're gonna do first, sweet friends, is get your nibble, get your sip, and we're gonna get nice and cozy tonight on this beautiful spring night. What I'm gonna have tonight is I'm gonna have a tart cherry kombucha. I don't know why, it just sounded good. I wasn't in the mood for wine or anything, but I'm like, gosh, you know what? Kombucha sounds good. If you've never tried it, try it. You do kind of have to acquire a taste for it, I think, after a while. I think that the first time I had it, I was like, no, but now I love them. So anyway, get what you're going to have. I got my beautiful glass here, so I'm going to be toasting you guys with my kombucha. I hope you guys are having a hey, if you're on spring break, good for you. I hope it's wonderful. Okay, look at that. Look at that funk. But it's bubbly. It's lovely, darlings. Look at it. It's just festive, ain't it then? Oh, I love it. Okay, sweet friends. Cheers to each one of you. Happy Thursday to each of you. And you know what? Happy 1 year anniversary to all of us. Hey, on the 28th, we got our 1 year. So thank you guys so much. This is a big, gigantic, huge toast of love and appreciation to each one of you. Cheers, loves. I love that stuff so much. If you see me like going, it's just what you have to do when you drink kombucha, I guess. I don't know. But I like it. It's kind of weird, but I like it. Okay. We got to get started with this little sweetheart. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a tin or whatever container you want. I got this at Hobby Lobby. They were having this stuff 50% off. So I think I got this for like $5 or something like that. So get a container that you like. And then we're going to put some foam in it. I got 2 foam blocks, and that's going to be perfect for this size container. And I'm just going to push the foam down in there, okay? And then what we're going to do is we are going to, you know what, I'm actually think we're going to do the bunnies last, because they've got little itty bitty feet and little itty bitty pads on their feet, and I don't want them to get all mixed up with everything. We'll put the bunnies together last. But what I want to show you is these pom-poms. They're a clip. And I got these at the Dollar Tree for $1. So you know what? If you are out and about, you can make your own pom-pom. You can buy big pom-poms at the craft stores too. But these are only $1. And you know what? Hey, you can wear this and, jump around for Easter. Get an extra one for yourself and just clip it on and just go hopping around. I think that's a great idea. I actually did buy 3 of them. I'm only going to use 2, but I have an extra one. I'll let you know if I decide to dress up as the Easter bunny, okay? So, wait. Look at this. Just in case you thought I didn't have Easter glasses, you're sadly mistaken. I love these things. You know what? I don't know where I got them. I think I got these at the Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. So look, we're all set. I got my glasses and the tail. So I'm ready to go for Easter. But anyway, I got to quit being silly. We're never going to get this done. Okay. So I have 2 pom-poms, and those are going to be my bunny butts. Okay. Dollar Tree for the win. Now what we're going to do with this guy is we're going to take some moss, and I'm going to use green moss. This bag You can get these bags at Hobby Lobby, and they have 2 different colors in them, and I think that's kind of cool because a lot of times I do want the green, and then there's other times I want the brown. So this way you get the best of both worlds in one bag. So I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to open this over my garbage can because I know it's just going to make a monster mess. Okay, I'm going to spread the moss apart here, and I'm just going to cover the top of this guy with some of this moss. Just so you don't see the edges. You just want, and the center, it's kind of sparse there, but that's going to be fine because we're going to fill it up. We're going to fill it up with all kinds of cuteness, okay? So there we have our little pot. And now I have a whole huge assortment of flowers and stuff. So when I was at the store earlier, I went over into the garden department and they had these little packets of seeds. And I thought, how cute would that be? I think because this is actually going to sit on a table, I want both sides to be equally cute. Now, if you're doing this and it's sitting up on a shelf and this is going to be against a wall or something, entertainment center or whatever, then you don't have to necessarily do it all the way around. But mine is definitely going to sit on a table and I want both sides to be adorable. So my thought was, you guys, is I got the pansies and I got the carrots. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this on a little stake and the bunny's going to be eating, one bunny's going to be eating carrots on this side, and then the other bunny's going to be eating the pansies on this side. So I thought that was really a cute idea. And I got these little pansies at the Dollar Tree for $1, and they're really cute. These are really cute little flowers. They have some good stuff this year. Like I tell you guys, I've never been a Dollar Tree person until COVID, and now look at me. It's like I just can't. I'm gonna put it on my car. I break for Dollar Tree because I seriously do. Okay, so now you guys kind of know what's going on in my head. And oh, you know what else I did? I did grab another packet of seeds that's lavender, and I thought, well, heck, I don't know if I want to, because I am going to put lavender in here. So we've got options here, and then guess what I'm going to do? I will sprout these seeds, and I'll definitely put them out in my garden when it's time. So what I'm going to start with is I have these lavender bundles that I got at Walmart, and they're $3. It's a heck of a bargain, and I'm going to snip these off, and I'm not sure how high I'm going to want them, so I might have to cut them in half. But you guys, you know what? It used to be that I would go like to floral wholesale suppliers and stuff and get my silk flowers because I was so fussy. But anymore, the stores just have good stuff. I mean, they really just do. Okay, so let me see how high that is. That's a bit too much. So I'm going to snip these guys back a little bit. Okay. Yep, that's going to be good. I can just push it down. You can push, if they're too tall, just push them down into your foam. See, the size of your bucket. Now, this is kind of like this is kind of your guide whenever you're doing anything floral wise. You can go 2 times the height of your container. So like if you're doing an urn or something like that, you can go 2 to 2.5 times in height. For this guy, I think this is probably a pretty good height, and then we're going to fill it in real good. And if I need it to be a little taller, I can just pull those little stems up. Okay. Here we go. I love the Easter stuff this year. Hey, look, I got the tree done. And I actually put Mark to task to put together a little clip for you guys on how I did it, because it was like 1 hour and 45 minutes long, and there's no way on this green planet that we're going to be able to have anybody watch. That's just ridiculous. So he took it and he's condensing it down for me, so stay tuned for that. But I think it turned out cute. And these are those little bunnies that I got from the Dollar Tree, the garland, and I just dolled them up and put them on my tree. At least I'll get to use it for a couple weeks. It's okay. I always have these grand ideas, but you know what? Sometimes time just gets away from us and we just don't have as much time as we thought we were going to have. Okay, so do you see how when I'm doing my lavender, you guys, I'm not going, I don't want it to be straight. I kind of want to meander it up and down a little bit in this little garden, in Becky Daniel's home garden. Hey, it's our garden. We can do it how we want, right, friends? Heck yeah! Okay, here we go. Stick this guy in here. I may have to get You know what I am gonna do? I got another block of foam here. I think I might add a little teeny piece on the end here because I want to fill it up all the way around. I got scissors buried. Scissors. Oh gosh, you guys, I got a knife buried here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hack off a piece of that foam. And guess what? Dollar Tree. Okay, you guys, you can get your foam at the Dollar Tree now too. It's crazy the supplies that they're having. Okay, I'm going to trim that back just a tad. Okay. That's good. Pull that moss around. I might have to add a little bit more moss. Let me just do that. While I got the mess going, let's just add a little bit more of that moss on there. Just a little bit. I don't want to see too much of the foam on the edges especially. Okay, now I can kind of go a little bit further out with our cute lavender. And then I am going to fill it in a little bit more, I think. But this is kind of our base. This is just kind of how we're starting off with this little guy. Yep, I think we're good with that end. And a couple more. So this was a $3 sprig of lavender, so I think it's going to probably be enough. I did get 2 if I need extra, so we'll decide. We'll decide as we get going here after we start filling in with the rest of the stuff. But you can see that it's really it's another very, very affordable little project for us. I don't like to spend a ton of money on seasonal stuff because sometimes it makes it to the next year and sometimes it doesn't. A lot of times what I end up doing is I tear it apart and then just use the container and use the stuff for other things. So you can always do that. Okay, so there's our lavender. There's our little wall of lavender. Now what I want to do is I'm going to set this little cutie aside, sweep my mess up. I do have a big, gigantic garbage can here. So just so you guys know, it's like I'm not just sweeping stuff on the floor. I have done that before, but I'm not doing that right now. Okay, let's get to the cute stuff. This is a bunny garland. A carrot garland that I got at the Dollar Tree. And this is going to be, we're going to plant these in our garden. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut the jute, the carrots off of the jute. Okay. And I'm probably going to use 5. So I'm going to go ahead and just do 5. And what we're going to do is we're going to take, it's got that nasty kind of, I don't know what it is, straw looking stuff on it. I don't like that. So I'm going to pull that out. It comes out pretty easy and I've got a nice little hole there. And I had bought this, it was a garland, a 6-foot garland, and I've been snipping at this darn thing. But look at that. Isn't that the perfect little carrot green? So I want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut some of these off and probably 2. Well, let's see. Let's just take a look here and see. Let me snip that back a little bit. I think 2 of these is probably going to be good in there. Yep. So I'm going to take my scissor and I'm going to make that hole just a scotch bigger. And then I'm going to put a little dollop of glue in there. And we're going to transform these little silly carrots into something cute for our garden. Okay. I do have, I'm going to grab it. I do have a skewer, and I might use that to hold it down in there. Oh, it went in good. Okay. All right. Oh, look at there. There's our crazy little carrot. Isn't that cute? I love that little funky guy. Okay, we got one of them done. Now, what I did is I got some bamboo skewers out of the drawer. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to break the skewers and I'm going to put the sharp part up into the carrot. So I think, yeah. Oh, that worked out good. They're just little foam carrots. And then that's how we're going to stick it in our garden. Okay, so let's just do the first one real quick because he's going to go in here. Oh my gosh. Look, you guys. Oh, he's so cute. And we are going to have some other fillers in here, other plants, but I wanted to put the carrots in just to see how cute they looked and how much space we're going to have. So let's go ahead and do the next one. We'll get, I think 5 is going to be good, but I think there's like 6 foot of carrots on the garland. So that's quite a few. I don't know how many. I didn't count exactly how many carrots there were, but I knew I would have more than enough. But I tell you what, that carrot garland and one of those little 99-cent or $1 bunny garlands would just be a cute little thing to decorate with. $2 and you'd have something super cute. There it is. Oh my gosh, you guys, it just makes me so happy. And I'm just gonna keep breaking the sharp ends off because I want to be able to have that sharp point to stick up in the bottom of that little carrot. I'm afraid that if I use the dull end, it's not gonna want to go in. Okay, so there's our second. And there again, see, these carrots are going to be different heights. They're not all going to be the same. And then I've got some different little greenery and different little things that we're going to fill in there. Okay, so I hope everybody is doing super good. You know what? We're just so darn busy anymore. And I know that you guys are too. So gosh, I truly appreciate you guys, being here tonight and hanging out with me. I love it. Thank you so much. Makes it so fun. I've been seeing all the kids out, riding bikes and just enjoying. It's been beautiful here the past couple of days. And it's just so sweet to see the kids out having fun and lots of RVs and travel trailers. I know here in Flagstaff, it is hopping. There is a lot of people in town and I think it's fantastic. I love it. Happy, happy, happy for all my business friends. Yep, love it. I wish you guys all the very, very best. Recoup some of that COVID disaster, So I'm happy to see that. I don't mind waiting a little bit in traffic if it's helping my friends out, They deserve a little bump. Okay, so here I am cutting the green again. Kind of line these little guys up and just stick them in that hole. It's hard when I do small stuff like this for you guys to see it. And I was playing around with this a little bit so that I could, hopefully that you guys can see it a little bit better. So there's another little cutie. Stick him in there. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Oh, you know what? I had one. I don't even know what I was doing with this one, but we're going to stick that in there too. We'll stick that guy in there too. He can be happy in our little happy garden. Sure. Join the party, carrot friend. Okay, let's see here. I think maybe, I don't know, we might need 2 more. We'll have to see here, guys. That little jute is stuck in there good. He is in there good. I'm going to cut it off. And then I'm going to just take the bottom of that skewer, make the hole a little bit bigger for our greenery. These are adorable. I'm telling you what, they had some really cute Easter stuff there at that Dollar Tree. And it's hit or miss. It is hit or miss with that store. I mean, sometimes I go in there and there's nothing. And then there's other times, and I swear you guys, I come out with bags. Mark laughs. He goes, what the heck did you just do? And I said, I spent $20 and got 4 bags full of stuff. And then it's like, if I don't use it right away, even if I save it for next year, it's like, it was only $1. Look at there. Yeah! Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Our little carrot patch. Oh, you know what I might do? I think I'm going to move that end carrot down, and that's where we're going to put our seed pack. I think that's where we're going to do that. So let me stick this guy in. Well, he might just need to come over here in the front. Go a little lower. Okay, one more. I think we need one more. One more cutie in our garden. And then the other side will be a lot easier because we're just going to stick the flowers in. We're not going to have to go through all of this. But I think, you know what? I think that I'm glad that I am doing this extra step because I think it just makes it that much cuter. Okay, so I'm going to snip some more of this greenery. And we will stuff that down into the little hole. And that might be enough. Well, we might end up doing one more carrot. Who knows? Who knows? They're just cute. I'll tell you what you could do. You could always, if you didn't want to do a garden like this, but you want a little carrot, cute little, just a little decoration, you could always do this same little thing in a little clay pot. and just have a sweet little, just a little small Easter something. That might be really sweet too. You don't always have to do the big arrangements, but I wanted to. I'm like, hey, in honor of our very first craft, make it bigger and better for 2021. Except for this guy doesn't want to stick in there. He wants to pop out. I'm going to hold it. I told you guys I don't have thumbprints. I have no thumbprints because of all the hot glue that I've stuck my hands in over the years. It's like, yeah, they're pretty much melted. I go to touch my iPad and it's like, doesn't work anymore. I'm like, well, it's probably not the iPad. It's probably me. Oh, I just pulled that one apart. Hold on for a second. I actually just literally broke it off. Doggone it. I might have to toss him. We might have to hold him. I'm not going to mess with that one. You know what? He'll go in something else. It's broke. Let's grab another one. Dang. The darn thing. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's try that again. Let's do that again. I probably should have been smart and put the darn skewer in first, and then if it broke, I wasn't going through all this for nothing. Oh, whatever. Whatever. You live and you learn, right? We've done dumber things. At least I have. For sure. Okay. Stick those little cuties down in there. All right. I like it. I got the skewer here. See if that'll work this time. It's going right up in there. Don't want to break it. There. Ta-da! And I like how that little green's just kind of hopping over there. That makes it happy. And he's just going to go right there in the front. Now, let's take our seed packet. And I kind of think that might be kind of cute in there. What do you guys think? A little seed packet? Let's put it on the back of a skewer. I'm just going to put a little glue on the back of that pack. These are 50 cents. So if I end up, well, I am going to plant them though. I thought, you know what, why not? They might grow, they may not grow. Hey, yeah, listen, we had raccoons in our yard yesterday. I couldn't believe it. One of them was missing part of its tail. And Mark noticed them. He goes like, look out there, there's raccoons. And by the time I got my camera and a video, the one had already gone under our deck thing on the side where the stairs are into the neighbor's yard, the one with half a tail. And I'm like, well, that was a heck of a fight for him. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and put our carrot sign in there. Okay, so there we have that so far. And now I think what I want to do, you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this little guy over here and kind of have more of a concentration of the carrots here. And then we can put some cute little flowers or something over here. Let's do that. Because this is where the bunny's going to go too. His little chunky butt's going to go over here on the end. So let's just make that happen. Okay, so there we've got our carrot garden. And now I'm going to fill in with some greenery. I have this boxwood, and I think that's going to work out good. I got this at Walmart, 97 cents. You guys, 97 cents. And I just want that to kind of just, see how I'm just kind of filling in with that? That's all I'm doing. I'm just using a little bit of that boxwood to just fill in. Because the star of the show really is the bunny. And the carrots. And then if we need to, I've got some other little fluffy flowers that we can add in there. Oh, I love it. Okay. I think I might actually add a couple of these to the other side too. And you know what? Okay, so even though it has a bunny in it, we could still keep it out after Easter because it's really just kind of springy too. So we're not completely, it's not completely Easter, right? Or maybe it is. Maybe it is completely Easter. Maybe that was dumb. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep it out for a little bit. So there we go. We've got our garden. We've got a little greenery in there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it around and we're gonna fill in this side. And then we can make the little bunnies. And then we will just finish it off, fill in the little flowers where we need to. But we can decide if we want to do, I think the pansies will be cute. I think we're going to go ahead and do carrots on one side and pansies on the other. I just think that's adorable. So let's go ahead and just fill in with a little bit more of this little cheap boxwood fern. So cute. And I probably will add a little bit more lavender, just kind of make it so it's not looking like a line, like a hedge. I probably will fill that in a little bit. But we're not going to know until we're done. Okay. All right, I like that. Now, let's get those pansies out. Our dollar pansies here. I'm going to snip them off. It's one thing I will say, I don't like their greenery. That's the thing, is their flowers are cute, but I don't like their greenery, like at all. So sometimes I eliminate that. We'll see what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna have another sip of my kombucha. Cheers, sweet loves. You know, kombucha is really good for your belly. I just like it. I just think I like the fizz to it and stuff, but like I said, it took me a while to get to where I could actually enjoy it. My sister had given me one, and I was like, what was that? She's like, it's kombucha. And my daughter, Leslie, used to drink it all the time, and I never questioned what she was drinking, ever. Never questioned it. And then I tasted it, and I was like, oh my God, you people are trying to kill me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just stick some of these cute little pansies in here. Okay. And the leaves we're not going to really see because they're being nestled in with that other greenery. So we're going to do the pansies, and I think they're sweet. And I do have another one if I need to use it. I'm going to stick that one over here in the corner. This might be perfect, friends, because I think this one's going to fit right in there. Yep, there we go. Okay, now let's get our pansy seed packet. Let's put that on one of our cut dowels. This kind of stuff just makes me smile. I don't know. It's just, you know what? Life can get so serious sometimes that it's fun to do something that just makes you smile and makes you happy, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just stick that over here. And then this is where the bunny's going to go. So I think that's sweet. Now I'm looking at this. We got our little carrots over here. We got our pansies over here. I'm thinking about these carrots, and I really like them. I kind of feel like this guy needs to be up a little bit, though, because I don't want them to all be like the same height. And I do have these little teeny yellow, like, I don't know, a little sprig of something. And I'm kind of thinking I just want to, like, just a touch of a little bit of a color in there. So I think I'm going to use these. And they do remind me of like a little wildflower. So that would be really cute in our sweet little garden here. Add a little extra color. What do you think about that? That little extra color in there? I think it's cute. Let's try that. Yep. And I'm going to snip a little bit more off of this. And I'm cutting it in half. And this was another one. This one came from Michael's. That one came from Michael's. And right now they're having a pretty good sale on their flowers. So if you need something for your spring decorating, they're on sale right now. So, and it's a pretty good sale. Sometimes Michael's stuff has been really kind of pricey, and they haven't been offering very many discounts, and then their coupons were very, very stingy too. And did you see where Hobby Lobby quit the 40% off coupon, you guys? Hobby Lobby quit the 40% off coupon. I don't know what I think about that. I do know what I think about it. I just think I need to write him a letter. Actually, you know what? I think Nana Daniels needs to write them a letter and say, come on, Hobby Lobby. You're getting enough of our money. Okay, so there that is. I think that looks sweet just to fill in just a little teeny bit. And then I'm going to make room for that bunny. Okay, so that side is done. This side, I'm going to probably, you know what? I might add a couple of these just in the back of the greenery here just to fill in. just to kind of balance it out and add a little extra something over here. And then we're gonna make our little bunny butts, and then this little guy's done. Oh yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna put one more in there. And I think this one I'm gonna go a little higher with. His weeds grow a little higher on this side, okay? Yep, okay. So there's our pansy side. There's our carrot side. Okay, and I do have, you know what? I'm gonna add a few more pansies. I feel like I was being stingy with the pansies. I do have more here, so I think I'm gonna plug a couple more in there. Since it is a pansy garden, I might as well scream pansy. There you go. I think I'm gonna go a little higher, right here. I think I'm just gonna go right up in there with it. I kind of feel like I need one more. Well, this is a double. This is a double. Let's just do the double. Let's just go with the double. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna pull. One of these is a oh, that's a triple. You guys, it was a triple. I was like, where'd that third flower come from? It was a triple. They were triplets. We don't need, I didn't need 3 of them. That was too much. Okay, that makes me happier. That really now we really know that is their pansy garden. So now I'm gonna kind of run up here just a minute, and we are going to put together the bunnies. And I went ahead and pre-cut the itty bitty pieces because they're so, I don't even know what I want to say. They're little. And it's going to be really hard for you guys to see what I'm doing with as small as they are, okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take its little butt. And we need to figure out, and look at this clips. So I can actually, if I wanted to, you can clip it on if you want. I'm going to glue my little butt on the side. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to pull that off. I'm going to pull the little thing off. I think I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to cut that. Because that's going to keep it from wanting to lay right. Okay, let me fluff its little hiney. There it is. Okay, I think I'm going to just put my bunny like right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with some glue, and I'm going just right in here, and I'm just going to glue it to the edge of my pot. And what we want is the little feet that I already cut the feet out because, and I'll show you exactly how I did it, but they're so teeny and you would not even be able to see what I'm doing. You'd be like, what is she doing? It's hard enough for you guys to see. So, and you see that hot glue, I almost put my finger in it. So I'm going to grab that little extra hot glue that's growing down there, and that's okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put, this guy is going to have a white tail. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the little tail on. Burn my finger again. And you know what I used for the tail, you guys? I cut one of the pom-poms off my tree. I was like, darn, I had little white pom-poms, but they were too little. And then I'll show you what I bought. Oh, for Pete's sakes, I don't know what I was thinking. I bought this bag, and I'm like, well, what kind of big, gigantic tail is that? That's way too big. That's not going to work. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? Here it is. I gotta, show you guys how to do this in 15 minutes, and I don't have a damn pom-pom. So I look behind me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I do. I got about 200 of them on the tree. So I just went around the back and snipped one off, and look, now he's got a butt. See, that's how we do things. We don't worry about it. We just make stuff happen. Whatever we have to do is what we do. We're not quitters. But there was no way. I mean, it's like, come on. Okay, so there's his little butt in our little plant. And he's going to have the little white feet with the pink pads. And then the other bunny on the other side, he's naughtier. He's going to have a little brown tail because he's been digging in the dirt. He's been digging to get those carrots. So, okay, so what we got to do now is all these are, they're rounded little triangles. I just cut triangles and just simply rounded the edges. And you want the feet to be big enough that they touch his little hind end and they touch the pot. See how I did that? So that's what we need to do is however big you make your bunny pom-poms, or you decide you want to do them, like when we did the little pot last year, you can see his little pom-pom was little. It was actually the size of the ones that I bought for the tail. So, so then you're going to make the little feet the size of whatever pom-pom you use for your arrangement, okay? So this little cutie, I'm going to go ahead. I'm taking the smaller side goes up. So the triangle goes like this. So the tier, whatever you want to say, this smaller angle is going to go stick on his body. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of look at this, and I think it's just going to go like that. And that makes him look like he's crawling into the pot. And let's do that with the other one. And you can glue it onto the pot too if you want. If you need a little extra stability, just go ahead and glue his little feet on. I think these are going to be fine. Look. Oh, he's so cute. I feel like he needs a name. We'll have to think of a name for him. He's not as naughty as the other guy on the other side. For some reason, I just feel like he's sweeter. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I did the same thing in pink, and they're little. I just took basically a triangle and just rounded it out. And then this is the pad of his little foot. And then that pad is just gonna go up in here, just like that. Okay, and then here's the tricky part, and this is where you're not gonna have any fingerprints. These itty bitty little circles. This is why I didn't look at that itty bitty circle. That's what you use for its little the pads of its little toes. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those on. You could use, if you had like little pom-poms, you could use pom-poms. I didn't have any that would work. So I had red and yellow and blue, and black. I didn't have any pink, and I wanted his little feet to be pink. So I just took the felt. One piece of felt is, 33 cents. So you can make a lot of bunny feet with one piece of felt. Okay, there's his little pads of his feet. They just look so cute. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, and then we'll put the other bunny together, and then we will fill in, and our little sweet arrangement is done. This is going to be perfect for the Easter table. Okay, all right. So let's, you know what? I don't know what I'm thinking, but you know what? I have 4 pads. I cut out an extra one. I guess I figured if one of them blew away, I'd have an extra one. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. Oh. Okay, here we go. Let's glue his little pads on. And you know what? If you don't want to use hot glue on this, you can use E6000 and just let it dry. That would work. Okay, last little toe or pad, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to move those a little closer together. There we go. There's our bunny. Hopping in the pansy garden. Gonna eat all those pansies up. He's so cute. I think what I need in here is, I need one more pansy right here. That one's too short, so let me snip another one off. That's a good thing when you buy these at the dollar store, they're $1. So you can get a couple of them and not feel like you're, spending a fortune trying to do a little arrangement. Well, that just flung up there. Okay. I'm going to stick that in there just to give it a little height. Okay, that makes me happier. And then I've got like a hole right here. So I'm going to come back in and grab some more of that. Oh, you know what? I don't have any more of that boxwood. Well, that's okay because we're going to use something else. What I do have is I've got these little cuties. You know what? I'm going to do that. Let's fill in with some of these. I know I have more greenery. I just didn't get it out. One of these days, I'm gonna do something, and I'm gonna turn the camera around and let you see what's on the other side of this table. And you guys will be like, Becky needs therapy. I'm gonna do it. I'm totally gonna do it. You'll be like, oh my gosh, that is a lot of stuff. I do have a lot of supplies over there. And I just keep dragging them out. That's the problem. I just keep yanking them on out. I need to quit doing that. Okay, that's sweet. See how that just kind of finished that off? And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I just want to fill in a little bit. Add a little bit of color. And then let's make that other little bunny over here that's just as cute as, just, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Okay, now we get to go on to the other bunny. I bought the bunny tails at the Dollar Tree, $1. Made short work of this because I didn't have to, I didn't have to do anything. Just pull that off and throw it away. Let's have some more kombucha. All right, sweeties. Same thing. We're just going to take a line of glue. We're going to stick it. He's going to be right over here. Same as the other guy. He's a little closer. This guy's a little braver. He went a little closer to the carrots. The other guy was kind of like, I'm going to hang out here a little bit. Nah, he's not afraid. He's like, I'm going in. I'm getting those carrots. I'm going in while I can. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more glue on there and hold that on. And look at this. Oh, he's so cute. A little brown, tan little tail. So he's going to be a little tan tail bunny. Put that on there. There he is. I'm going to hold that on. I tell you what, this is a smile maker. This little guy is a smile maker. Okay, there we go. Now, same thing. I've got the little feet already cut out. And what I did, sweet friends, is I went ahead and used the beige felt. So he's going to have the white feet, and then his pads and his little toenails are going to be beige. Same deal. Glue that little guy on him. And you know what? This one, I might have to, yeah, I am going to put a little dollop of glue on the bottom because he's in the pot a little deeper. So I'm just going to put a teeny amount of glue just to hold it down. And guess what? That glue is going to come right off this tin. It's going to pop right off. It's not going to stick to the tin. Okay, let's glue the other one on. See where we need to put him. Yep, right there. There's his little feet. He's crawling on in. He's going to get dinner. And then I did the same thing with the tan, and I cut the little pads. So we'll glue those on real quick. And then I already cut out his little toenails. I call them toenails, the little pads of his feet. Or the little pads of his toes, I guess they are, right? And glue that one on. Okay. And then we got these are smaller. I cut these a little bit smaller. Oh gosh, look at that. I have to put on glue on it. All right, I'm going to call my inner Viking. I'm going to call my inner Viking, and if I get glue on myself, you're never going to know it. You're not even going to know it. I'm not even going to flinch. Okay, so let's glue those little cuties on. And you know what? You can't necessarily glue it, then stick it on. For me, it just doesn't work. I got to do it this way so I have more control over how much darn glue I'm putting on there. Okay. Am I missing a toe? Am I missing a pad? Oh, no, there it is. I flung it. I'm like, don't tell me. Okay. There's that cutie. And here's the stray. There's the stray that decided to go flying. Oh gosh, you guys, these are so little. Ow. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's all good. Yeah, you guys find a better way to do it and let me know, okay? Last one. And then our sweet little bunnies are done. Then we're just going to fill in, and we are done with this little cutie. There. That is sweet as can be. I love it. I think he is just precious. Okay. So I think in here, in here, I want to put something, I'm not sure what. I don't necessarily want to put a flower in there. You know what I think it needs? What do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do one more carrot. I'm going to go ahead and plug in one more carrot. I just feel like it needs something. And I don't want to put flowers in there necessarily. So I'm going to just go ahead and whip up together one more carrot. Because we have to make it adorable. It's got to be perfect. Well, no, listen, we don't do perfect. But it's got to be, you know, acceptable. I want it to balance out. I don't want to get everything put away tonight and then look at it and be like, oh, darn it, it needs one more carrot. Then I already got my mess cleaned up. Okay, so there we have this. Cut the green off. Put a little glue in that hole. No, there's something. Let me poke that in there. There we go. That's better. There was something in there. It was kind of weird. It must have been a little bit of the original green stuff that was in there. Stick that in there. Our sweet little carrot tops. These look like carrot tops to me. That looks like a little carrot top. Okay. Now let me get a dowel. We'll put that in there, and I think that's going to finish it off, and then we'll put a little something on the other end, and it's done. I'm going to move this one over here, and then I'm going to plug this one in here. There. See, I kind of filled that in a little bit, but isn't this sweet? I just think it's so cute. And then, of course, you know, you flip it over, and then we've got that little guy over there eating the pansies. So whatever side you like better, you know, I think they're both equally adorable. So now I'm going to go in, and I want to put something in here. I think I'm going to go ahead and get some more of this little purple stuff. And I got these, you guys, at Walmart, and I don't remember what I paid for them, but they were like super dirt cheap. Like all their stuff was like anywhere from $3.97 to $3. And I think the most expensive thing was like $3. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pop a little of that in there. And it's kind of whimsy. It's not real heavy. And I kind of like that, just kind of that airiness to it for an arrangement like this. I think I'm going to do just a little teeny bit more. I say that. Can't get my snips to go. There we go. One more. And then we're going to turn it all around and look at it and see if we need to doll it up any more. We might. There. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, it just makes me so happy. I do think we need some more of the big lavender in the middle though. So there's this. I like how these guys are just kind of hanging over the edge a little bit. You know, just kind of growing out of bounds like gardens do. So let me go ahead and let me get this stuff out of the way. And let's go back to the tall stuff. And I think I just need to fill in a little bit more. It's too linear for me. It looks like it's too much in a row. So let me fix that and then we're done with it. And I don't know about you guys, but I think it's sweet. Let me know what you think. Hey, let me know where you're signing in from. I love that some of you guys are, you know, saying hi from everywhere. California, Washington, Pennsylvania, Florida. I love it. Thank you for that. That is just makes my heart so warm. It makes me so happy to see that. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just adding a couple more. We got Texas. I know Texas. Cynthia from Texas. Can't forget about my girl. Precious one. She's dear. Okay. I'm going to go ahead on the back side here. It's a little sparse in here. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in a couple more of these. I want them to look like they're just kind of growing out, just a little off kilter a little bit, because that's how gardens go. Yep. And let's see what else we need here. Probably. Now, you guys have to realize I'm doing this from the side, kind of from the back and the side. So if it's wonkadilly on your side, it's I'll fix it. I promise I won't leave it wonkadilly. Okay, here we go. One more, I think. Nope, one more. It's a good thing I snagged 2 of these guys. I didn't think I'd need them, but you know what? You get going with this, and it takes more than you think sometimes, especially when you're, trying to fill it in like it's like a random garden. So there you go. There's our carrot patch. There's our flower garden with the pansies. So I don't know, you guys. You have to let me know what you think about this one. I think it's sweet. I think it makes me really happy. And I hope you make something with these little bunny butts. Even if you guys decide just to do the clay pot, then all we did last year is we just took the pot. I put a little bit of the foam in there, a little moss on it, did the same thing with the pom-poms and the felt for the feet, and then just had a little sprig of just some random greenery. And that's how we made that guy. And then I did buy the saucer, and I sat it in the saucer and then just put a little moss around the base of it. So that is that. So this is Bunny Pot 2.0 2021 for the win. Yeah, there we go, guys.